So this is the x-ray tube that I got from Marshfield Clinic. It's a pretty old tube. It's a Eureka. It actually doesn't exist anymore. That company was bought out by another healthcare company. This is where the collimator box used to be. They took that off. This is a little bit more about it. It was made in 1994, right there. Pretty typical tube. I'm going to take it apart and see what it looks like inside. So I took the collimator housing off. This is the window. I just had to pry it up, and there you can see is the oil inside. There's the tube down in there as well. Now I just have to pump the oil out and go in through the bellows side. So I drained the oil out of this tube. There's actually a good amount inside. I just put it in a 5-gallon bucket. A little better shot of the tube here. Now I'm going to go in through this side where the bellow is, and I'll have access to the inside of it. So we're going to keep going. So this is the bellow. It expands when the oil gets hot. Helps keep the tube cool. This is the assembly where it went. There's just little holes that the oil will seep through and expand that bellow out. So this is the side that I'm going to go in through and take the tube out from. So I just have to get that plate here off, and then I'll be inside the tube. So I'm inside the tube here. You can kind of see there's cork supports there. I thought that was kind of apparent that this was made back in 1994. I don't know what other tubes look like inside, but I think that's just kind of funny. So you can see where all the current goes in here, and then over here you can see the anode. So now it's just a matter of getting that out of here. Finally got this part off. This covers up the cathode and the stator motor inside. It was very difficult because of that O-ring right here. It's a very secure fit so that no oil gets out, and if it doesn't get pushed out by the expanding oil when it gets hot. Now I just have to disconnect everything inside, and the tube should be able to slide out freely. So we'll see how that goes. So I got the x-ray tube out. It was mounted differently than what I thought it would be. It was actually screwed in by these two supports right here, so it was not one that you can just twist out like the newer tubes that are being made, but it's still pretty cool. I like that the whole stator assembly is attached to the tube. It'll be nice to have all that on display, but it's just your typical rotating anode tube. It doesn't look like this one was used very much because it was in a headroom. So the filament is still in good shape. The anode is in good shape. There's no sunburning or anything. Here's that cork support that I was talking about to help reduce shock to the tube when you're moving it around. So ultimately, I think it's a pretty cool tube to have.